Dear ThePercept.com followers, today we are in Amsterdam together with Paulina Linnenbank, work and organization psychologist. We will be talking with her about the cultural diversity. Welcome, Paulina.
Thank you. Nice to be that you're here.
Please tell us, what is cultural diversity?
Well, it's a general concept. It means that there's more cultures in one space, in one country, in one organization, and there is diversity in that way. So there can be two cultures, and there can also be 10 cultures dealing with each other. Yeah.
You are giving some trainings about intercultural effectiveness. Please tell us about this training and the content of it.
Okay. Well, the training is meant for if there is a cultural diverse situation, it is meant to support people in communicating and interacting in a more effective way. Because if you put 10 people from 10 different countries, 10 different cultures in one space, there is a lot of chance they won't immediately automatically understand each other. And to do that better, it is good to have more cultural awareness, so that at least you can understand that where the other person is coming from. And the training that I do, it's meant, you can have training for intercultural effectiveness, that you learn a lot about all different cultures, which is interesting, which is important, but it's impossible to learn everything about all cultures, so we are concentrating on the personal competences. For instance, if you would do the training, I would make you more aware about how strong your intercultural competences are.
What are the components of this training?
Well, one is open-mindedness. We also call it postponing the judgment. So not judging other people. So if something strange happens, which you didn't expect, for instance, somebody doesn't give you a hand, but you don't understand why, then there's different way to deal with it. And one start can be to be open-minded, like, okay, the person will have the reason to do what the person is doing. And then there's also empathy, so make the personal connection, the connection with the heart, so to speak, that you see the other person as a real person, as with feelings, and also you can express yourself as a person, not just as a working instrument or something. The third competence is social initiative. That means that you can also initiate. If you just do nothing in an intercultural situation, you will never find out why there are differences and how to work together the best way. So social initiative means that you can propose, like, okay, I see you want to do it this way, I want to do it that way. Can we find a compromise, for instance?
The training, what is the effect of those trainings to the ethnic diversity at work?
Well, the effect can be, if everybody is more aware about their personal competences and knows a little bit more about culture in general, can be that if you have a multicultural team, then it will work better, be more creative, if people are really trying to understand each other. If everybody is staying on their own island, the result of the team is worse than of a monocultural team. But the good news is, if the team is guided, they are working on their own skills, then the result will be better and more creative in the end.
Okay, my last question will be about your country, Netherlands. What is the situation of the cultural diversity, in your opinion?
Well, there is more and more people from different cultures coming in the country, and well, my personal experience is that I really like that and appreciate it, because it gives more color to the life and the work in general. And but if I see in the society, what I hear from the media, what I hear people talking about, also the people I train, is that they see the people from different cultures that are immigrating, that are coming in the country, they see them as aliens almost, like they keep their distance. And it's a little bit sad because that gives a lot of even hatred. There's even political parties who are stimulating not to accept foreigners. So send them back, something like that, which is really silly because the Dutch people really need the immigrants because there's going to be less and less white Dutch people, but that's another topic. Anyway, but my view is that if that there is room for improvement. Well, that's the really short version, really. Okay. Because there's not, in my opinion, not enough awareness, which makes it even more complicated to work instead of more fun.
How do you think that it can be improved?
Well, one of the things is because, well, that is my specialty, of course, that people personally have more skills, more awareness. But the other thing is, and I don't know if I cannot change it by myself, or I don't know how to move something to change it. I'm trying just to talk to people. But the thing is that because there's a lot of people who are afraid of foreigners, and there's a lot of media, television, social media, that is even stimulating this hatred. So I would really hope and wish that something can change in that area.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you too.